It's Flippin Friday. Stick around to see what I sold this past week on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. Hey guys, my name is Heather. If you are a previous subscriber, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate your support, comments, all that kind of stuff. If you are new and you like reseller content, hit that subscribe button down below. I'm a full-time reseller. I sell on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, ThredUp, The RealReal, Marketplace, Instagram, all kinds of places. I'm a homeschool mom of 2 kids, Grace and Ryan. I'm a volleyball coach. I'm a volleyball player, and I love Disney. So I do these videos every Friday. I let you know what I sold on the platforms that I use and just kind of give you some comments or maybe let you know if it sold quick, tell you how much it was. I do not keep track of every single item and how much I paid for it because I don't need to. It's not something that I feel like I need to do in my business. This is a side job for me. My husband fully supports our family. This fully supports my Disney addiction. So I just kind of like to say that because some people think you have to do all these things because other people do them, but you don't. You don't have to keep track of when you buy it. You don't have to keep track of how much you paid for it. Like, I mean, you can, but tax-wise, keep track of how much you're making in profit and what you're spending on expenses and your mileage. It's pretty simple. Okay, so sales were much better this week. Thankfully, they're starting to pick up. I don't know if like the summer slowdown is kind of starting to end or what. Let me know how your guys' sales are doing. I didn't make any on Facebook Marketplace, and honestly, I just haven't been listing there. I know I was telling you before how I was having the problems with shipping, where it wasn't even letting me choose a shipping option anymore. What was happening is I could go on my computer after I listed it, then I could click and I could add the shipping, but still my items are not getting views. They're getting like 0 views or barely anything, and it's things that normally would be getting hundreds of views, like Lululemon leggings. So I'm like, you know what, it is not worth my time right now to be listing there because it's just not doing anything for me. So hopefully they get their stuff figured out, and I would definitely go back to there. So let's just kind of get started on Mercari. I did switch recently also and started charging for shipping on eBay and Mercari, and it doesn't seem like it's affecting my sales. So that's good. eBay, I've actually been doing really good since I've been promoting every single listing. So recently I went through and I promoted my entire store, I think at 5%. And every time after I make a new listing, it'll tell you in your little dashboard, like you have 1 item to promote. And I click it, and sometimes I pick my own thing, but sometimes I just do the suggested percentage rate that it tells me. And maybe that's helping because it's been really consistent for me. So I would suggest, if you are not doing that on your eBay, to think about promoting your listings because I feel like it's really helped me made a lot of good sales recently. Okay, on Mercari, I sold this North Face blue 700 fill puffer vest. This I just listed and it sold within a couple of days. This was $32. Now, some of these is when I was still obviously charging shipping. I didn't go back and change everything. That one was free shipping, I believe. I sold these Miss Me signature bootcut jeans. Actually, this was a bad deal because I brought them home and I realized it was missing 3 grommets in the back patch and a button on the front. So yeah, that was stupid of me. I must have been in a rush. I think they were from a garage sale. I listed them for 10 and I sold them for 10 with shipping extra. I actually did still make a few dollars off of that, but yeah, that was a stupid mistake. This Free People cream swing thermal top sold very quickly for me. It was in a size extra small. I think it sold within a day. That sold for $20. Next was a Torrid scarf print chalice midi dress. This was new with tags, and this sold for my full asking price yesterday of $45. I sold this Chico striped asymmetrical dress. I don't hardly ever pick up Chicos, but this one was in a size 3.5, which it said in the tag was a size 18, and it was really cute. It actually sold within a couple of days, and it sold for $28. So I was actually really happy about that. It kind of makes me rethink picking up Chicos. Do you guys sell that brand? Does it do good for you? Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. Next was a pair of Converse sneakers. These were pink all-star high top sneakers. I found about 3 or 4 pair at a garage sale recently for $4 each. I picked them all up. I threw them in the wash and they came out looking really nice. I have a tub clean option on my washer, which is what I use for shoes. And they sold for $30 very quickly. Next was a pair of Dansko patent leather nursing clogs. These I also just picked up. I listed them and they sold within a day for $48. I think they were either new, never worn, or like worn once because they were super clean. So those were great. They sold really fast. These next couple things also sold really fast. It was a torrid purple stretch chalice peplum top. This sold within minutes for $20. I listed it for $25. They sent me an offer of $20. So yes, I will take that. And then this Cacique black wireless full coverage bra also sold within an hour, and that sold for $20. So not a ton of sales on Mercari, but some nice, really fast sales, which I can definitely appreciate. Let's go on to eBay next. Okay, the first thing I sold on eBay were these Allegria Carmen black leather comfort 2-strap sandals. These were in a size 41 and they sold for $30. I sold this St. John black Santana knit wool open ruffle cardigan sweater. I found 2 of these at my Council Bluffs Goodwill about a month ago, I think, or maybe 2 months ago. I've had them for a little while, and that sold for $50. Next was a pair of Birkenstocks. These were the plastic style, the Arizona Classic 2-strap. These got tons of attention on all of my platforms. A lot of people were offering me $20. I had them listed for $30. I wanted to get $25, and that's what I ended up getting here on eBay, and that was with the buyer paying shipping. Next was a pair of New Balance Minimus shoes. I always like to pick up the New Balance Minimus style, whether it's men's or women's, as long as they are in good condition. These were a men's size 14. I think I got them at a garage sale, and they sold for my full asking price of $45.88 with the buyer paying shipping. So that was a really good sale. Next was a Free People multicolor Magic Garden mini dress in a size small. I've had this for a few months, but it did sell for $25 with free shipping. Next was a pair of Merrell. These were the men's Olympia barefoot trail glove running shoes in a size 10.5. These sold within a day and they sold for $30 with the buyer paying $10 shipping. Next is a pair of American Eagle women's medium wash high-rise mom jeans in a size 4 long. These sold for $20 free shipping. Not a ton, but I was glad to see them move. I try to accept almost any offer unless it's like really bad, just to keep the algorithm going. Next was a pair of men's Birkenstocks. These were the tan Arizona suede slip-on shoes. It had the soft bed, size 11. They were decent amount worn, but I still sold them for $40. Next was a pair of Picolinos. These is a great brand to be on the lookout for. I sold another pair in the past month or so for a really great price, I think $90. These ones were green leather Verona heeled ankle boots. They were in a size 42, so a larger size, and they sold for $60, which is great. Actually, though, earlier in the week, I had this item bought full price by someone else, and they sent me a message a few minutes later saying, can I cancel? Someone hacked my account and bought 3 pairs of shoes, which I'm like, you're lying. You just regret this purchase. At least that's my thought. I wish people would just be honest, because sometimes, I mean, maybe that happened, but for how long I've been selling, like, people make up stories all the time when they have buyer's remorse, and it's super annoying. Anyway, now they sold for $60 with free shipping, which was a great sale, so I was happy that they still sold. Next was a new Polo Ralph Lauren men's blue seersucker short sleeve shirt. This was coming to me from my men's thredUP rescue box, so glad to see that move. I'm kind of done with those men's boxes. I actually got 2 designer boxes yesterday, so really excited about that. If you like watching those thredUP unboxing videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel because hopefully those will be coming out soon. I did not get my designer handbag boxes. I mean, my name brand handbag boxes this week. I was hoping they would come this week because I ordered them last week. I need to check and see and track them and see where they are. But I was almost going to get a fun box, but then they sold out, which I've never got before. I know when I used to watch the bin pickers, which I miss them. They opened fun boxes and they got some cool stuff in there sometimes, but by the time I got to it to check out, it was already sold out. So anyway, the men's polo shirt sold for $19. Next is a pair of Beyond Yoga green star print mid-rise leggings. These were in a size small and they sold for $18 with free shipping. Next is a pair of American Eagle light wash high-rise festival shorts. These were in a size 12. I knew they would do good. They were really distressed. They were a bigger size. They didn't have the newest label on them, but this style can still do well, especially when they're really distressed like this, and they sold for $20. Next was a pair of vintage USA Olympics black nylon drawstring shorts If you have anything with Olympic gear, be sure to get it listed now because it will sell pretty good, I think, with the Olympics coming up. And that sold for my full asking price of $25.88. And that was also with the buyer paying shipping, so they paid $32.05. Next was a brand called Sonnet James, which I've never heard of before, but I did look up comps and they looked pretty decent. This one was a black-white striped Reese dress in a size medium. It sold for my full asking price of $50.88. So be on the lookout for that brand. Next was an Athleta tank top. It was a light purple Renew racerback tank top, very lightweight, size large. It sold for $15, free shipping. This next item was a great sale, definitely my best sale of the week. It was Oola Johnson women's black Elliot lace-up chunky knit sweater. I know if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted, I found this, I think just last week, really recently, for super cheap, like my normal price, $3.59 or $5.49. And it sold for $135 free shipping. I've only sold Oola Johnson once before this, and it was the same thing. It sold for a really good amount, really fast. So that was amazing. Next is a pair of Merrell sandals. These were the Ella orange strappy beach sandals in a size 8, and they sold for $33. I sold this pair of new with tags, Lewin Gray Loft Gray Heart Print Jogger sweatpants. These were in a size medium, and they sold for $27. Next was a Lululemon Hustle and Bustle tank top. It was a size 8, and it sold for $20. I sold these Miss Me Bling Pocket Easy Skinny Jeans in a size 27. I've been finding Miss Me's at garage sales. I seem like I can find them there way cheaper than I can at thrift stores. So I have been picking them up if they're cheap and in good condition because they do still sell, and they sold for $25. Next was a Nike Crewneck pullover sweater. I've actually had this for quite a long time. I thought just with the classic logo and picture in the front, it would sell faster than this, but it didn't. Still sold for $19, so not bad. I sold this Free People Coral long sleeve oversized thermal in a size extra small for $20.01. I just realized. I don't know if that was a weird offer they sent to me or what. This Eileen Fisher sweater sold super quick. It was a size extra small, but it was a short sleeve crop style, and it was organic linen blend. So really good material, and it sold for $25. Next was an Athleta gray space dye fastest track short sleeve fitted t-shirt. This sold for $20. I sold these Brunello Cucinelli leather harness cashmere lined moto boots. These didn't have a size, which made it really hard, but I tried to measure them against some other shoes or boots that I had, and I just put pictures and that in the description. They sold for $125, so that was a really good sale. I had them listed quite a bit higher, but I did have them for a while. I still made a really good profit on them, so I was definitely ready to move those out. Next was a pair of Nike women's black advanced fleece 15 drawstring joggers. These sold for me within a day for $20 with the buyer paying shipping. Next was a Duluth Trading Company men's checkered cooling long sleeve shirt, and it sold for $25. So I didn't used to ever pick up this brand, but I saw someone else selling it for a decent amount, so I thought I would try it, and actually does pretty good with certain pieces. Next was a Soft Surroundings pink thermal plus size tunic in a size 1X. This got a decent amount of attention. Someone offered me $20 after I've had it listed for a couple of months, so I went ahead and took that. And then I sold this Garnet Hill floral V-neck wrap dress. It was tencel material, very stretchy, really cute, and it sold for $25. Next was a Soft Surroundings blue floral Allegra tunic. This sold very quickly for me within an hour, maybe, and it sold for $22. I sold these American Eagle men's denim jean shorts. They were cutoff style, size 28, and they sold for $20. Next was a pair of Can jeans. These were the mid-rise ankle distressed skinny jeans in a size 30. They sold for $27. And then I sold this Cabby red Uptown jumpsuit. This was in a size medium. Always good to look up comps if you're not sure, because this brand sometimes can sell for a really good amount, and this jumpsuit had really good comps. It sold for me for $50, so I was super excited about that. Next was a pair of Levi's 721 high-rise skinny jeans in a size 32, sold super quick for $25. I sold this Fossil brown leather wallet. This was new with tags. It was at Plato's Closet. I paid $5 for it. Had a little bit of staining on the front. Still sold quick for $25. This soft surroundings top also sold very quickly. It was a black and white tunic with a tie-dye kind of print on it, and it sold for $20. And then I sold this new Orvis men's wool pullover sweater. This actually had a hole in it. It came to me in a men's throw-up rescue box. Sold it for $15. Glad to move it. This was an Eddie Bauer Goose down vest. This was men's. It was size medium. It sold for $30. And then I sold this brand Good Human. It was a white, everyday, grateful V-neck oversized top. I know it wouldn't sell for a time, but it was really cute and I wanted to have it in my store. Sold for $15, so not bad. Okay, and that is it on eBay. So let's move on to Poshmark. Like I said, I think that's because of promoted listings, but those were really good eBay sales for me for a week. I don't really add up my totals regularly, but I might add up how many I sold on each platform just to be curious. So we will see. Poshmark, the first thing I sold was a pair of Can jeans. They were distressed, relaxed, slim boyfriend jeans in a size 26. I knew these would sell really fast. They were super distressed, really cute, and they sold for $25. This Torrid bra sold within an hour. It was the teal lace push-up bra with the plunge style, size 40, double D, and it sold for $22. I sold this Pierre Cardin, I think that's how you say it, pink long sleeve dress shirt for men. This came to me in a men's thread-up rescue box. Someone offered me 8, so I took that because it's crap. Next was a pair of new Anthropologie Pilcrow in the letterpress pink high-rise jeans. I really was debating this at the thrift store because colored denim just doesn't do that good anymore, but these were, like I said, new with tags, and they actually seem to be a current style, not an older style, and I'm glad I did pick them up because they sold for $65. Next was a Victoria's Secret Embrace push-up bra, 34B. Usually I sell these for about $20, but I've had this one for quite a while. Someone offered me $14, and so I just took it just to move it. This Sundance gray chunky knit cardigan sweater was in a size small petite, only sold for $12. I've had this definitely over a year. Usually Sundance does really well for me, but for some reason I could not sell this cardigan, so glad to move that as well. Next, I sold this Free People sea green velvet Milan sweater. This person actually was really lowballing me for a while, but I just kept coming back with my lowest, which was $20, and finally they did go ahead and accept that. I sold this Anthropologie TLA, I don't know how you say that, sub-brand. It was the Biera navy blue peplum cardigan sweater in a size large, and that sold for $35. Next up is a pair of Merrell sneakers. These were the Kinetic slip-on sneakers. I didn't realize till I got home that underneath the straps that went across were some little holes, and so I had to list them lower, but I still sold them for $25 where I only paid like $5 for them, so I mean, still made money, so that's good. Next was a pair of new UGG sneakers, and I only sold these for $35. I've had these for a really long time. I have 3 other pairs of shoes that I've got from Nordstrom Rack that have just been sitting. I think I might send them to thread up. I don't know. It just sucks because I was like, I thought they would be good, and they're just not moving. So anyway, they were the Libu, I don't know, gray suede platform sneakers in a size 8.5, and they sold for $35, so whatever. I did still make some money on those, but not very much. Next was a Karl Lagerfeld Paris black leather purse. This came to me in a regular thread-up handbag, like I got the 15 handbags, which I will never get that box again because it was a bunch of stuff like this that doesn't sell good, and it sold for $19. I actually just sent them a few of my old purses that they sent me back to them, so I'm going to see if I can make some money that way. Yeah. Glad to get rid of that. Next was a bundle of 4 items. The first item was a pair of Joe jeans, slim leg casual in a size 31. Then I sold these AG Adriano Goldschmied skinny straight jeans, red envelope tan cashmere pullover poncho sweater, and a Free People brown Malibu long sleeve thermal top. That was a bundle sale for $100 where I made $80, so that was a really good bundle sale. Always like those. Next was a pair of vintage Disney Winnie the Pooh overalls. These got a lot of attention. They were in a size medium and they sold for $35. Next was a soft surrounding St. James tweed open jacket. This was in a size 1X. Super pretty. I had it listed for around $50. Lowered the price a couple of times and it did sell for $37. Next was a pair of silver Sam boyfriend dark wash jeans. Silver jeans in a bigger size, like these were a size 16. Seemed to sell quickly for me. I've just sold a couple recently, so Definitely will be something I'm keeping my eye out for, but my thrift store usually marks them up, so I'll have to kind of see. These ones sold for $25. The item was a new Alpine design green down-filled fur hooded vest. I don't really know about this brand. I just know it was new with tags and it was down-filled. It sold for $25. Next was a pair of native shoes, which I thought would be really good, but turns out they didn't really sell for me that much unless I just had a weird fluke. They only sold for $16. They were the Audrey pointed toe flats. I mean, they were cute, but glad to get rid of those since I had them for so long. Next was a Prana dress. I sold this pretty quickly within a couple of days. It was the orange Sindri sweatshirt long sleeve dress, and it sold for $25. I sold these J. Crew beige vintage straight ankle pants. Had these for a really long time. I hardly pick up J. Crew anymore, and they sold for $15. Next was a pair of Bowden black Richmond bootcut career pants in a size 10 tall, and I sold those for $25. Here is a couple of crappy sales from those men's thread up rescue boxes. The first one was a Michael Andrews purple green button-up shirt, sold for $7. And the next one was a Banana Republic gray Kentfield dress career pants, sold for $8. I either sent them a super low offer or they sent it to me. I don't remember, but I'm just glad to get that crap out of my bins because I don't want it. Next is a pair of Olukai shoes. This brand still sells well for me. This one didn't sell for too much, $22. It was an offer. I had listed them for $30. They were the green printed canvas shoes, but it was a really quick sale, so I did go ahead and take that offer of $22. Next is a pair of Flying Monkey black high-rise button-fly shorts. I don't pick up this brand all the time, but depending on style and size, I will still get it sometimes. These sold for $20. And then I sold these Eileen Fisher white high-rise casual pull-on pants in a size extra large. These were only listed for about a week, and they sold for $30. Next was a pair of Joe's jeans. They were the dark wash mid-rise skinny jeans with a raw hem in a size 25, and they sold for $20. These Ariat boots sold super quickly. Someone asked them, when can you ship this by? I said tomorrow. So they went ahead and bought them for $32. They were the brown fringe sunset Western ankle boot. They did have some marks on the suede, so they weren't super clean. That's why I listed them a little bit lower than I normally would for that brand. But $32 is still great for a really quick flip. Next was a men's Patagonia Fesmen organic cotton shirt. This was in a size small. My brother said he doesn't sell Patagonia size small very well for some reason. And I actually had it for quite a long time, but it did sell for $24, so glad to make that sale. This next item was a vintage Disney 25th anniversary tank top, Mickey Mouse, super cute, size extra large. I had this, I think, for a trip that I went on recently. And actually, when we're going in the fall, it's the 50th anniversary, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait. That sold for $25, so really great sale there. This next item was a Pottery Barn blue-white twin duvet cover. I got tons of Pottery Barn stuff a while back for 98 cents, and it sold for $25. The last item was this Harley Davidson blue chambray motorcycle top. I listed this yesterday. It sold in a day for $25. I also had a couple of in-person sales. One person messaged me that was local on Facebook Marketplace about some Michael Kors sandals. I sold to her for $30. Those came to me in a thread-up box before, maybe a shoebox. And then I sold a pair of Can jeans to a Instagram viewer / local friend for $25. They were high-rise, paper bag waist. I didn't even have to list them. I know her size. I know what style she kind of likes. So I sent her a picture before I listed them, and she went ahead and took those. So those are always nice to make. Let me know how your sales have been this past week, guys. If you did stick around, please hit that thumbs up button for me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!